Alright, man, welcome in, welcome back. Appreciate all those follows out there. If it's your first time tuning in, man, I'm noted. And tonight, this is the team stream for the University of Memphis Esports, currently competing in CCS, the Collegiate Conference Series. This is Season 8, Week 1, fresh season kicking off, and tonight we're taking on Wyoming to kick off the season. Huge shout out to CCS, man. They've been doing this for a good little minute, and they've got just about every team in the nation, every school that has a program signed up this season. So great showing for them. Huge shout out to their sponsors, Solace Path, Team Skyline, Juicy Leagues, all big members of the community that we're used to seeing out there. Not possible without you guys stepping up and making these prize pools possible. So big shout out to the sponsors. Shout out to University of Memphis, man, for having me out. Let me be the voice on the mic tonight for the season opener. The home team, love to be here for this. Appreciate all those follows again. Polar Cactus, Alpha King Wolf, Green Machine, a couple of the players that we're going to be seeing on the field here tonight. This is a best of 5. Getting ready to kick off here in about 4 minutes. It's Grims with the follow. Welcome in, dude. Appreciate that. Yeah, we're getting ready to kick it off against Wyoming here in about 4 minutes. I think the lobby's going to be getting created here in just a second, and we'll kick this off. It's a best of 5. Predictions open. Music do be loud. Let's fix that. Let's fix that real quick. How's that? Is that better? So last stream, it was the North American Open 3. My Spotify app just wasn't working on my computer, so I had to use the website, and it messed up all the volumes. But now the app's working, and we're back. But I appreciate your feedback out there, dude. We're getting ready to kick it off. I think there's like 2 or 3 minutes left on the prediction. If you've got any channel points you want to bet. What's good, Trent? I see you out there. Logan, I see you in chat. Here to support my boy Bubba. Let's go, dude. I'm glad we got some fans in the house for the boys. I've never casted for the University of Memphis, so I didn't know if we'd have any support for the boys, but they brought their own. Logan says, I'm too good for a gold. I agree, dude. I agree. But here's the thing, and we've talked about this before. Mechanics are only going to get you so far. You got to get some game sense as well. You might be able to musty, but if you're doing it from the wrong spot on the field, it don't really help. So he also plays for my org. Let's go. What org is it, dude? What org we got representing in the house? What other leagues you guys playing in? I might be a caster in some of those leagues. Statix Esports. I'm not familiar, but welcome in, dude. Welcome in. I'm sure we'll be hearing more about you guys soon. You're in cross progression? I do cast for cross progression, but lately I've been not able to cast as early as usual, so I haven't been casting as much CPL. They be scheduling early, and I've been streaming late. Like this was perfect. This was like chef's kiss, right on time. Girls just went to sleep, both of them. My teammates own goal or bump me, so that's why I can't rank up. You got the wrong mindset. You know that your teammate is either going to own goal or bump you. Don't let them. Play defense. Wait until you just have an open opportunity to score. That's how you rank up in goal. Just play defense against your own teammate. That's how you win. Just lock in. Just lock in, Logan. That's all you got to do. You have to go into it knowing that your teammate's going to throw. Go into it knowing your teammate is going to let you down. If you don't expect him to come in clutch for you, you won't be disappointed and you won't get scored on. Just sit in the goal line, make those big clears away, and if you get the opportunity to get the empty net, go for it. Play the ground game. Don't go fancy in gold. I know that you can musty. It's not going to work in gold lobbies because your teammate's not going to play defense for you, so he's going to overcommit. He's probably going to go in the air with you for some reason, goal line, and knock the ball off. So don't give him the opportunity. Sit back, grab the ball midfield, walk it in. You're going to be fine. Logan, you can train your own abilities. You can't train your teammate. That's what I'm saying, buddy. That's what I'm saying. You got to learn to play against your teammate. It's a 3v1. You didn't know it. That is the case in Rocket League and 2s at all times, especially with random queues. Sometimes with your buddy. So it's just, this is Rocket League. We got 1 minute till the match kicks off. Appreciate everybody hanging out, man. If you're hanging out on YouTube or TikTok, I don't think I even have TikTok chat open. I don't even know if I went live on TikTok, to be honest. It was a long day. I don't go for mechs in rank. It's dumb to do unless I know how to do it 100% of the time. It's a good mindset. That's a good attitude right there. That is the attitude to have. Alright, I think the prediction's probably about closed, but if not, go ahead and get your last minute bets in. We're going to kick this off here in just a minute. I love that we're rocking the Gen G decal here in the lobby because Memphis Esports is actually a partner program with Gen G this semester or season, however they do it for that program. But Gen G is an awesome group, man. They had a tough run here in the open. They had a really tough run, but it happens. You can't be perfect all the time. That's a really good squad out there and a really good org. So really cool that Memphis got that partner program with them for this year. That's 10 on the dot. I'm sure we're going to be joining lobby here any minute, and we are going to kick this off. I love a season opener because nobody wants to start the season on a loss, so everybody's about to go so hard. Bubba Guppies, welcome in, dude. Appreciate that follow. The one and only graced us with his presence. I need to move that alert somewhere else. It's not working for me. I'm nearly C3 and I only worked on defense 50s and airplay. That's the smart move, man. You just learn to play defense and don't trust your teammate and you're gonna rank up. Bubba in chat, getting ready to throw it down for the season opener against Wyoming. We got Trombone King, Green Machine, and Bubba. Excited to see what these guys have got. I've never seen any of these guys play. I've never casted any of these guys, which is surprising because I cast in every cash or community league there is. Every single one. But like I said, CPL, everybody's schedule's early in CPL. And I can't go live that early right now. I think we got everything. Boys, try and go blue if you have the option. I don't know if CCS predetermines which side of the field you're on, but go blue if possible, because that's what I got you on right now. I can switch quick, but I'd rather not have to. But all the tutorials on YouTube say to trust your teammate. Nah, trust that they're going to let you down. You can trust that they're going to let you down. Put all my points on Memphis, so Bubba better got it. I believe Bubba's got it. I don't know. I haven't looked at the Wyoming roster. I did look at their Wikipedia, but I didn't think to check their trackers. I didn't recognize any of the names just right off rip. So it's not like we're going to get any like RLCS superstars popping out that on this one anyways. There is a bunch. Northwood's stacked. All the Ohio teams actually are stacked. I think, or Northbridge. But I don't think Wyoming has anybody crazy about to just pop out on us. Alright, finally, we're joining the lobby. It is happening. Getting ready to kick off this best of 5. Here in just a second. Just waiting on Wyoming to join the lobby. Never trust your team unless you have chemistry. Both you play all the time. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta with random Q, bro. Just go in knowing they're gonna let you down. They may even be trying to sabotage you. They may be D-ranking. You never know. You never know. It may be intentional. We are in the lobby and we have got Wyoming. Getting ready to kick this off. You guys lock in, lean forward for the boys. It looks like everybody's here. Hopefully they join the right side of the field. Alright, players on the field and on the right side of the field. You guys are too good to me. You guys are too good to me. This is the Collegiate Conference Series, Season 8, Week 1. Memphis taking on Wyoming. Trombone King, first possession on the kickoff. Gets a good 50 on Grant. Ultimately going to lose possession. Green Machine out of boost. Well, he's got about 30 in the tank. Good clear off the wall. Grant going to clear this in front of his own net. That was a dangerous touch, but saved away. King Shade, the savior on that one. Might have an empty. Sorry, I was coughing my head off. Bubba got to clear it out. Only 10 boost in the tank. Stays with the ball. King Shade going to take over, slow this down with an aerial control. Looking for the solo effort. Going to be denied there. Bubba with a big clear midfield. Mad Magnus with the follow. Appreciate the follow. Welcome in. This is CCS Season 8 Week 1. Bubba with a big clear. Going to go ahead and grab the hundo midfield. Not able to stay on the play, but they've got the pressure. 2v2 at the moment. Trombone King unfortunately can't take control of that. Bubba gets a good 50 off of Grant. King Shade going to send it right back, though. This has been a great start. Both teams look pretty much even. There's been, a couple mistakes on both sides of the field, but still an empty scoreboard. And this was not the start I was expecting. I'm going to be honest. This is a good start. My parlay on Green Machine and my boy Trombone King got faith in his boys. Got money on it. Good bump in the air. Green Machine thought he was buying a little time, but nobody was up with him with boost to make the play. Minute and a half in. Still an empty scoreboard. Bubba with another big clear. We're going to have to start taking control of those if we want to keep that offensive pressure up. King Shade with a good little touch. Teammate not up to make a shot, though. Yeah, we're going to have to get away from so many booms. Gonna have to start taking a little bit of control, but it's game one. We're feeling each other out. Nobody knows what to expect. We don't know if these guys have ever played each other or scrimmed before. Goal line save. Green Machine and Bubba up. Green Machine with the credit, but Bubba would have been there regardless. I like what Ted said. Trust they will F you. Assume a position that covers them losing and winning play. Yep, that's it right there. King Shade not able to get a touch. Lotion's going to help him out and try and get this centered off as we approach the halfway point of game one. Still tied at 0. Good fight in the corner there. Bubba's up. Got plenty in the tank. Might be able to double, but can't find the ball. Big clear by Lotions. I like the space on the field Memphis is playing right now. I like the rotations. I like that we're already kind of seeing roles established. Green Machine kind of holding that goal line down for the most part. Trombone King, good little goal line defense there, but that's off the back wall. Dangerous touch, but not a shot yet. Got over 2 minutes left to go here in game one. Finally, a little bully ball. Green Machine going to take Grant off. Love the physicality. You can't save it if you're not on the field. It's a good little 50 there from King Shade. Trombone King trying to get the center off. Got 4 men now committed into that corner. Could be an opportunity for either team. Not a fan of the corner work. Not a fan. It scares me. Good opportunity here for Wyoming. Going to be denied by Green Machine. Wyoming's played really good defense, but they haven't really had too many offensive opportunities. A couple shots here and there on either side of the field, but Memphis has really had more of the offensive pressure. Still got 1:20 on the clock. Good defense there again from Bubba. Somebody's got to get there first. That was a good little ground pinch. Got a chance to get the boost and the ball. 2 defenders in front. Looking for a teammate to back him up. Hopefully somebody's on that ball. It's going to be King Shade first off the backboard. Looking to double. Great touch, but it's off the crossbar. And the follow-up is saved. Bubba, man. The savior granted in game, and man, has he earned it. That was incredible defense. I am loving what I'm seeing out of Bubba right now. Trent's back. I was in a rank 2s and it wouldn't let me chat, so I had to restart. Dude, I hate when that happens. And Green Machine finally, with 46 seconds left on the clock, gonna break the ice. Great read midfield. Had a defender in the way, but good placement in that one. Gonna get there. Memphis in the lead, and now they just got to kill 46 seconds. Their defense has been phenomenal. Just got to hold out a little bit longer, and that one's going to help Bubba. Going to get his first of the night with 40 seconds left. That was a great team play there. Trombone King from the heavens going to center it up, and every defender on the field had a chance to get in there and make a save, but ultimately denied. Now Memphis up by 2. That is great for the confidence in a best of 5. You got to win 3 to end the series, and this one is a big one, being the first one. Bubba MVP, I'm tending to agree with you there. The saves we'll see on the stat screen in the intermission has been phenomenal. I mean, the numbers are just not even going to make sense for only 5 minutes being played. 18 seconds left to go. Grant just trying to kill off the pressure. There's still time. They could technically tie it up. One right here, and then a kickoff. King Shade up for it, but denied by Bubba once again, and I know he is going to get sick of getting denied by Bubba. But that one almost snuck in. Ball going to touch the ground, and Memphis going to take the first one pretty confidently. Bubba the MVP. Yeah, I agree with you there. And the saves, he's only got credit for 4, but we know there was way more than that. There was more than that by like double, maybe more. Phenomenal performance for Memphis. I love this start, and man, we're not going to delay game 2. We're going to go ahead and kick this off. As you see by the team stats, pretty much all leaned Memphis's way. Loving it. Loving the start for the boys. Got nothing better to say for them. Bubba really locked in there, man. Really locked in on defense. There was a bunch of shots on the other side of the field. There was 9 shots on the other side of the field. I mean, the other team did what they could. Wyoming put up a hell of a fight. But, man, Memphis locked in on defense. Great start, boys. Great start. Keep it up. Keep it up. 560 points for Bubba. Sign me up, coach. I'm ready. Man, I'm telling you. That's what we want to see out there. Locked in. Great rotations. You can tell the chemistry is there. They've been playing together a lot. I don't know which way to go. There we go. The rotations are perfect. You can tell these guys are comfortable with each other. And, man, let's go ahead and kick off game number 2. Memphis up by 1 in the series. It's a best of 5. They've got to win 2 more, but winning this one will put them on match point. And you got to know the mental going into this one has got to be good. Collegiate CCS, welcome in. Huge shout out to CCS, man. Season 8 has kicked off with a bang. You guys had a great turnout. Pretty much every program with a team in the nation signed up, and that one going to be saved away by King Shade. It looked like it was probably going to be off the post, but saved away regardless. Green Machine now looking to take his first possession of game 2. Scored the first goal in game number 1 and locked in on defense as well. All 3 of them first 30 seconds in. Green Machine going to take a midfield push. Lotion's going to get there first. He didn't have a whole lot of boost, but I love where his head's at because not too many teams are going for the midfield drives, especially early on in the games. You see him going up in the air, trying to go for the ceiling pinches. But, man, go for that midfield push. I love it. First minute gone. Still an empty scoreboard. And we went almost 3 minutes in game 1 before we got our first goal. Both teams pretty on point in defense. Bubba thought he was getting a free one there. 2 defenders in the way. Gonna be denied. Trent says Memphis needs to win this. Yeah, isn't it cool that we actually have like a Memphis team on our channel for the first time? A fellow Memphian. Lotions finally gonna put Wyoming on the board. That's their first goal of the night. And just good placement. There was a little bit of a double commit in the corner, but Grant got the center off and Lotions buried it. Good start from Wyoming here. Minute and 11 seconds in. Trombone King got a chance. Looks for the fake. Didn't get a bite on either of the defenders. Going to be saved away, but only for a moment. Memphis on the push. They've got the first win in the series, but now they're down by 1 in game 2. Going to be looking to tie this back up pretty quick. Bubba off the wall possession attempt. Trombone King rips a shot, and man, that was last second save there by Lotions. He's got the only goal, and he has the biggest save of the game so far. That was a great shot by Trombone King. I don't think anybody was expecting him to throw his hand up and take a shot right there. Least of all his teammate. That dirty angle, though. Trombone King says, I'm getting on the scoreboard. You know, Lotions is just wishing he could have made the challenge off the back wall. Originally, he thought about it, but turned instead. Didn't have a whole lot of boost, and man, had to pay for it. That was a tough shot. Alpha King Wolf, I missed it. All had ads. Dude, I'm so sorry about that. I usually have a mod in here that only runs ads during intermissions, but he is not here at the moment. I need to mod somebody so we can fix that, because I don't pay attention to the timer. I always forget. Approaching the halfway point here of game number 2. Tied scoreboard. Wyoming on the board finally, but man, still on the back foot a little bit. The boys are looking confident out here. They're playing strong. Not quite as tight of rotations as we saw, and man, got punished for it there. King Shade gonna regain the lead for Wyoming. 3 seconds past the halfway point, and that was a great center by Grant. That's his second assist, and man, doing a lot for his team out here. He's one off from the playmaker, and I expect him. He's probably going to get it here in this one. Locked in is Grant. King Shade gets the reset. Oh my goodness. Somebody clip it for the man. That's not our team, but the man earned it out here. Ooh wee. Wyoming now with a 2-goal lead, 2:21 on the clock. Plenty of time for Memphis to bring this back around, but they're going to have to dig in because Wyoming is not messing around. Bubba with a good demo. The physicality was working out in game 1. Definitely recommend bringing that back. Empty tank for Trombone King. Did we communicate it in time? And no, it is danger still for Memphis. They had a great run in game 1, but Wyoming is warmed up. Now they know what to expect, and they have adapted their game plan. They are going for solo efforts, and it's kind of working for him. Good bump there by Bubba. He's out of boost, though. King Shade trying to maintain control. Wins that 50. Now Green Machine out of boost as well. That is an unfortunate repeated story right there. The guy's now getting deleted from the field. Lotion takes one defender off. Grant with a beautiful center, and I'm telling you guys, that playmaker's coming for Grant. He's going to get it. He might get his own goal right here. Got a chance. Great fake. Broke his own teammate's ankles, but that was about it. Bubba takes a shot, and that was smart. Only one defender had time to get back, and we've only got 1:20 on the clock now, so at least one goal would be great here in the next couple. Trombone King trying to set it up off the back wall. Good chance. Bubba, man, did not get the touch he was looking for, and that's unfortunate. We expected him to send that home for sure. Final 60 seconds. Still need a pair of goals. Green Machine gonna dish that into the corner. Bubba's out of boost. King Shade gets the first touch, and it could be a good center. Trombone King backflips, and now we are in trouble. King Shade rips his shot, and goal extended. Wyoming looking to tie this series back up, and you can kind of see the panic starting to happen for the guys. They didn't expect to get that much of a lead already, so they were playing a little too safe, and it kind of bit them in the butt. We're going to have to start playing as aggressive as we were in the start of this. 48 seconds left to go. It is still possible to tie this up. Trombone King off the ceiling, and that's the way you do it right there, buddy. That's the way you do it right there. Start popping off on them. Green Machine tries to set them back up. Good clear away by Grant. Stay on them. Yep, there we go. Keep that all gas, no brakes. Just 30 seconds. There we go. Good demo there. Good demo. I keep coughing. I'm sorry. The physicality has been phenomenal. Green Machine. Now we only need 2. Plenty of time. 30 seconds left to go. Plenty of time. Do exactly what you just did. All gas, no brakes. Delete somebody. Pass, shoot, score. Grant looking to get the center. Great touch from him. Trombone King. Over to Bubba. Good pass. Go and grab that midfield. Bubba's trying to set you up. Lotion's now off the ceiling. Green Machine wanted another, but going to be denied. We need it. We need it now because we're going to have to get a kickoff or a 0-second goal if we want a chance. Final seconds ticking down, and that is going to make it pretty impossible right there for a catch-up. But great fight after they were already down. Wyoming does end up taking game number 2. Something we see kind of often. Game 1's a warm-up period for both teams to feel out, especially if they've never met on the pitch before. But we know that we can score on them. We know that we can beat them. It's essentially a best of 3 now. Tied series. We go forward into game 3. Clean slate for both teams. Everybody knows that both teams can do it. Everybody just got to see who can adapt better. And I'm thinking the physicality is really the move. Stay aggressive, stay physical. Definitely a chance for both teams here. I'm trying not to be overly biased, but I mean, this is the team stream from Memphis, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Big fights indeed. I agree with that. King Shade, the MVP, put up 729 points, got the hat trick and the savior. All 3 shots were goals as well. 100% shooting accuracy for him out here in game number 2. That was a good game for Wyoming for sure. Good game for both teams, but game number 3 is kicking off. Like we said, this is now a tied series. Essentially, the best of 5 has turned into a best of 3. Free ball midfield. Grant's going to get there first. Bubba going to choose to wait for this one, and I agree with the decision. Great defense from him. We saw a ton of it in game 1. Unfortunately, not enough of it in game 2, and King Shade from the heavens. Man, I don't think either of them expected it to be such a beautiful top shelf shot, but it was a great read, a great play, and now Wyoming 11 seconds in on the scoreboard first. Still a tied series, but no longer a tied game. Memphis going to look to put one on the board pretty early and tie it back up. Good 50 there. Going to be a chance for everybody to reset, get boost, get a play together. Trombone King from the corner looking for a 50, and it does not go his way. Bubba going to clear this out. Great redirect from Green Machine. Oh my goodness, if that would have went in, great cleanup from Bubba. If that would have went in, that would have made my new stream intro video. That would have been the nastiest redirect. Oh my goodness. Just the recon game in game number 2. Game number 3 tied back up. Only 31 seconds in. Got a pair of goals on the scoreboard. Man, great team play there from Memphis. Bubba now going to look to follow this one. Lotions with a good pre-jump. Got the beat on Bubba, but it's still dangerous for Wyoming. Green Machine going to get deleted for his efforts. First minute still, but plenty of action. We got demos. We got goals. We got crazy redirects. Almost the clip of the night. Bubba now looking for the solo effort. Not able to get the pinch off the back wall to get the center, but still a good position for them right now. Finally in the out of the first minute. Good demo there from Trombone King. Unfortunately, it kind of worked in their favor, but that bump did not. Grant now out of boost, but with control. Bubba just goes flying past. That's unfortunate head hanger moment there. Everybody's been there. Don't worry about it. We still got 3:35 left to go. Green Machine does not get the shot he was looking for. King Shade looks to take this one off the back wall. Good push. Lotion going to be denied by Trombone King. Man, that was some great control by Lotions there. Great denial by the King himself. Really slowed down the pace here after the first minute. The second minute is a completely different tempo. Good demo there. Trombone King playing a little forward, and I like to see that. Unfortunately, wasn't able to steal the boost, but still was awkward for the defense. Approaching the halfway point. Green Machine with a great center, and Trombone King not going to let it go wasted. Loving that effort from Green Machine out here, man. Almost got the bump on King Shade as well. Almost got that bump. Now Memphis in the lead. Winner of this one goes on match point. So everybody is desperate for it. Grant going to take control of this one. Only got 7 boosts left. Good 50 in the corner though. Teammate might be there to capitalize, but can't get the read. King Shade shown a lot of prowess in the air already in this series, but unfortunately should have been playing defense. Trombone King now on the hunt for the hat trick. I didn't say your name not one time in game 1, and I think I said it like twice in game 2, and now you're popping off on him. 2-goal lead. Good 50 in the midfield. Green Machine going to get the beat. Not sure what we were going for, but that's all right. You got 2 goals and you're hungry for the Hattie. I get it. Just take a deep breath. You guys do not need another goal. You just got to lock in for 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Good 50 from Trombone King. Been the MVP so far here in Game 3. Not able to find the demo, but that's all right. We're in a good position right now. We just got to kill time, and they're killing it well. Good center shot from Bubba is going to be saved away. Grant not able to take control, and Trombone King, I'm telling you, he's getting that hat trick. Minute 54 on the clock. I'd put money on it. I'd bet the house on it. Trombone King is getting this hattie. Minute 48. Going to take control. Had plenty of boost. Get the bump on him. Not able to get the beat on Lotions. Done a lot for his team here in game number 3, but Bubba gonna make it a 3-goal lead. Now also on the hunt for the hat trick. Got a pair of goals. Gonna be hungry out there. They're gonna be hungry out there. Got that 3-goal lead. They know they can afford to overextend a little bit here and there. Minute and 30 left to go. Good beat on Granite there. Lotions still keeping the fight alive. That was a good shot there. It might have been on target. Couldn't really tell from the angle of the camera, but got about 80 seconds left to go. Still a bunch of time. That's still enough time for a tie up here from Wyoming, but man, Memphis just really looking in control of this one. Good push midfield. Green Machine not able to get the 50, but he does get the demo, and that could be an opportunity here for Bubba. Not able to get the redirect skim. Unfortunately, it was a good setup, though, and I like where your head's at. We're getting creative out there. 50 seconds left. Kingshade, good control midfield, but lost the ball after the fake. Now Lotions with control. Good beat right there. Kingshade still fighting with 30 seconds left on the clock. I mean, it's not impossible for them to score 3 goals here, but it is going to be tough. The boys look very confident. They look kind of in free-play mode right now, to be honest with you. They're kind of chilling. Good pass upfield. Trombone King to Bubba. Does get there, but defender in the way. Makes it a little awkward. Kingshade now got a hundo. Looking to take this one into the corner. Good control. Great center. Grant was a little too far forward and couldn't take a shot. That's unfortunately a little bit of an overcommit. Not that it would have mattered. Looking for a 0-second here. University of Memphis now going to be on match point. This is a best of 5. They need one more to end the series, and man, yeah, the Trombone King was definitely the MVP of that one. Put up a great fight. 604 points, almost got the hat trick. 2 goals, 4 saves, 3 shots. There's 7 shots on the other side of the field. Wyoming put up a great fight in game 3, but as we move into game 4, this could be the last one, and the boys are ready. They're not waiting around. They got things to do. Let's go ahead. Oh, I think we got players off the field. Oh, they're back. They're back. We're back. Game number 4. This is CCS Season 8, Week 1, Memphis versus Wyoming. Memphis now on match point. Had a great game 4, but Wyoming's had a couple of great games themselves and a good bounce. Could take us to game 5. Would not be too surprised, but Memphis got to be feeling good on that game 4 win. They just looked in free play mode towards the end of it, and that was a good intercept there, but Grant has the read on target, and all 3 defenders there to make the save. And unfortunately, when all 3 go for the save, nobody is going to recover in time to make the follow-up save on the rebound. But only 21 seconds in, Wyoming in the lead again. They've had 2 leads so far, only able to win on one of them. Green Machine going to dish this away. Grant trying to keep the pressure up. They've got that 1-goal lead, and they'd like to extend it so they have a little bit of breathing room. They're still in the first minute, but we're definitely seeing a more aggressive Wyoming than we saw in game 4. They were playing a little bit safer because it was a tied series, but now that was a good chance, and still is. Free ball in front of the net, but a team pinch clears it away. Everybody go back and get boost. Calm down. Everybody take a breath. There's another good 50 there, but Memphis is playing aggressive. They really want to end the series here, you can tell, and I think that might end up biting them if they're not careful. They need to play like they played in game 1 because that defense was on point, and that's what they need right now. Defense is going to win the series. Down by 1 right now, but 3:45 left to go. Good 50 there. Bubba's upfield and gets a touch. Trombone King might have enough in the tank, but can't get it on target. Bubba's shot not going to have enough sauce on it. Ball flying in front of the net once again, and now Trombone King with 70 going to lose that 50. Good defense there. Keep fighting it out in the corner. And that, man, 1v1 opportunity. Good flick over, but no teammate there for the intercept. I like where his head was at, though. He went for the pass instead of the shot, and that's been working for him. Off in the recipe, but they got to throw that demo back in. That simple ingredient. Just remove a defender from the field. Make it that much easier. Grant with the center. Lotions up. Gets the touch. Looking to follow it, but can't get his second touch on in time, and it goes wide. 2:50 left to go. Free ball midfield. Lotion's going to get there first. Trombone King got a full tank and got the ball, but Grant going to get past him. Approaching the halfway point here of game 4. This is match point for U of M, but they're down by 1. They've got to score 2 goals to win it in regulation, or at least 1 to tie it up and take us to overtime. It would be our first overtime of the series. Trombone King gonna take this one. Green Machine looking for a demo, and yes sir, that's what I want to see. Got the bump on 1. 2 defenders were available though, and Grant looking to walk it out. Good intercept with nothing in the tank. Bubba gets deleted from the field. Wyoming taking a note out of the playbook. Minute and 56 on the clock. Good 50 from Green Machine. Keep that pressure up. Bubba with a good 50 of his own, but it's slow and a dead ball. Could be a chance for Grant to at least kill some pressure. Memphis has been on the offense for a good minute here in game 4, but not enough opportunities, and holy crap, that's the worst feeling in the whole world. Holy crap. King Shay gonna extend the lead to 2, and I just know everybody was just so unnerved from what just happened. That's so unfortunate for Memphis right there. They are still in the lead in the series, so they have the game 5 backup should they need it, but still plenty of time. Over 80 seconds on the clock. They only need a pair of goals, and now Trombone King to Green Machine shot, and not quite on target. Bubba gonna clean it up. Top shelf, unsavable. Been the hero a couple times here in this series, and once more was needed. ATS with the raid. Welcome in. This is CCS, the Collegiate Conference Series, Season 8, Week 1. How did the Pinnacle Cup go? Who is our champion? Trombone King over to Green Machine. Good pass, and Trombone King did not have any boost in the tank. He couldn't get a shot. That's so unfortunate. Man, they had a chance for the tie-up. There's still 60 seconds, but man, I know he is just so upset right now because I am for him. C's double shot. Welcome in. New Twitch partner. Congratulations to you and your group over there, man. Putting out some great content. If I've got a mod in chat that can shout out ATS and C's double shot for me, I would definitely appreciate it. Green Machine not able to get past Grant. Trombone King looking to help him out. He's only got 39, but he's been cooking with less. Gonna get a redirect touch, maybe able to keep the play alive. Bubba did not choose to commit to the ball. Chooses to get that hundo though, and now we've got a chance here off the post. Bubba gonna tie it up all by himself. Not really, I'm not all by himself. Green Machine with the assist. There was some physicality out there as well, but he's got both of their goals. Now on the hunt for the hat trick, and man, this series could be over if they could get one more in regulation. It is match point, and we've only got 15 seconds. Oh my God, that was off the corner. Holy crap, Lotions goes flying past the ball. So many opportunities for Wyoming, and I know they are hanging their heads right now. That could have been detrimental and taken us to game 5, but we are looking at our first overtime of the series. All the pressure on the line. If Memphis scores next, the series is over. If Wyoming scores next, we go to game 5, and I'm not going to be mad about either. Bubba. Not able to get the 50 on Grant. Trombone King with the pressure, though. And I like that we're all gas, no brakes right now. Just don't let it bite us, Bubba, with the goal line. Not going to be able to get there. King Shade. Oh, my goodness. His hat trick brought them to Game 5. Wyoming finds a way, and the way is King Shade. This has been a phenomenal series. Huge shout out once again to CCS and to the U of M for bringing me along, letting me be a part of this. King Shade, obviously the MVP. 668 points. Got the hat trick. Had 6 shots. Went 3 for 6. Bubba on the other side of the field, 505 points. Had 2 goals of his own, 2 saves and 4 shots. Also went 50%, but not enough. And now we've got Game 5. Now we got Game 5. Huge shout out to ATS, man. If you guys don't follow them, unfortunately, they are going to be getting absorbed into Royalty Series next season. But phenomenal organization, phenomenal group of people that I have the pleasure of being a part of. We've got Game 5 here in Week 1, Memphis versus Wyoming. Grant gonna get it. Beautiful pass from Lotion. Saw his teammate upfield and made the most of it. 6 seconds in, Wyoming. Been a fight to get to this point, but they are not going down swinging. Not going down swinging. Trombone King looking for his teammate, but Grant's there first with the intercept. Bubba gets the boost. Now he's got the ball, but man, that was a dangerous touch. Lotion's looking to make you pay for it, and teammate there just in the nick of time to save that one. Holy goodness, 30 seconds in. Wyoming being very aggressive. All gas, no brakes, and that one gonna sneak in on him. Green Machine. 32 seconds in with the tie-up. Lotions just watches it go over his head. Nothing he can do about it. Could be an opportunity here. Green Machine gonna shut it down before it can materialize. 40 seconds gone. Plenty of time on the clock, and oh my goodness, that was almost an own goal. Bubba got to be locked in on the goal line because Wyoming has been some pressure here in game number 5. Unfortunate little kiss between teammates. Knocked off of the play. Opportunity for Wyoming. Grant's up, but denied. Trombone King, man, really popped off in the later half of the series. Took him a couple games to warm up, but he has been so clutch for his team. Good bump there. Green Machine not able to get the center, though. Cleared away, and big. Minute and 15 gone off the clock. Grant with a good touch. Trombone King gets the clear, but it's not the best touch. We really, man, Bubba gonna make the most of it. We'll take what we can get out here. 3:26 left to go. Tied scoreboard. Tied series. Game 5. Winner of this one wins the whole shebang. This is week 1, and Lotions gonna get the lead back for Wyoming. Good fight in the midfield, and man, just a good rebound right there. Memphis really has looked the more dominant team across the series, but in Game 5, they're playing very safe. They're playing a little bit slower than I expected out of them, especially considering the pressure Wyoming's trying to put on them. But I get that they don't want to overextend. Wyoming is definitely not afraid of shooting, and they're doing a lot of it. Good pinch there. Bubba gonna have a tough angle to get to that ball, and he does get a touch. Trombone King gets bumped off the play. Still has control somehow, but didn't get the boost. Only 57 for Green Machine. That was a decent touch, but Bubba out of gas and not going to be able to get to that one. Lotions going to extend the lead by 2 as we hit the halfway point of game number 5. This is a best of 5, so this is the last one. Wyoming, been a hard fight to get to game 5, but looking very good here in the first half of it. Green Machine looking for a tough angle in the corner. Bubba Really committed to that play. You're down by 2, so I understand the mindset, but we got to be smart about it as well. That 50 does not go our way, and Bubba can't get there. Grant now on the hunt for the hat trick, and that was just unfortunate is what that was. That was just unfortunate. Thought he had time for the boost, but there was no time. 2:07, plenty of time to score 3 goals, but we got to change it up. We got to do something different. The physicality worked for us. Bubba needs to shoot it really quick, and unfortunately, high and off the crossbar. Trombone King up too close to shoot. That one going to be saved away by Grant. Bubba gets another chance. Trombone King gets 1 bump, but 3 defenders in the net. That is tough thread, needle to thread. Good lead from Bubba, but man, just not, things not going their way. Good demo there from Trombone King. Loving the physicality. Unfortunately, can't get the center off. Does get the demo on King Shade, and that's who you want to demo. He's been the MVP a couple of times. But all 3 on the other side are capable. King Shade with control. Good flick. Got past him, and man, somebody check on his ankles. He might need to sit down. I was just saying that's the guy we want to demo, and now a 4-goal lead. There is still time on the clock. It ain't over, but they have got to dig deep. Everybody lean forward. Get loud in chat for the boys. They need you. They need you right now. Trombone King over to Green Machine, but he can't get the read. That was a good setup, and that one keeps the play alive, but intercepted. Lotions with the denial. And the boys are doing what they need to do out here. They're not making mistakes. They're just playing a tough team. Very even matchup here between the squads, and good attempt there by King Shade. He's on the hunt for the hat trick. Lotion's also on the hunt for the hat trick. Everybody on Wyoming's got a goal, and we need everybody on Memphis to get a goal here in the next 40 seconds if we want to tie this back up. And that one going to make it pretty much impossible. 5-goal lead heading towards a Brazil scenario here in game number 5. Memphis put out a really strong showing, but unfortunately, game 5 just getting away from them. Good beat again by Grant. Follow-up touch was actually pretty smart use of the dodge. Unfortunately, it wasn't a shooting opportunity for a teammate. Memphis still on the push. Only 20 seconds on the clock. But there's no quit in this team. Grant looking for one more, and he's gonna get it. Manages to find the hat trick. Lotions with the assist and the 1 second goal. Unfortunate. Good bump there. Wyoming playing till the whistle blows. 7-1. Man, Memphis played great, but that was unfortunate shutdown there. Take a quick look at the stats. Grant, the MVP, obviously got the hat trick in game number 5. 682 points. Lotion right behind him was 659. Did very good out there. Let's hop in the booth really quick, man. It's week 1, and the guys put out a really strong showing. Took them to game 5, and not only took them to game 5, but they could have won that series for sure. So nothing to hang our heads about. We got a long season to go. This is season 8, and it's off to a great start. Huge shout out to CCS for organizing. Shout out all the sponsors for making the prize pools possible. Huge shout out to University of Memphis for bringing me out. Which way do I need to go? I keep moving around. I don't know what's wrong with me. Huge shout out to University of Memphis for having me out to be the voice for the season opener. Definitely excited to get to work with the home team, and we will be back with more, I am sure. Shout out to ATS for the raid. If I didn't, let's do that real quick. I could do it from. I'll just do it from here. It's easier. While I look for somebody to raid, let me really quick shout out ATS. Big GGs for sure. The boys played great out there. They looked great. Unfortunately, weren't able to pull that one off, but very, very good performance. Good start to the season. Took a good team to Game 5. Where is ATS? I saw them. I saw their name. There they are. Shout out. Shout out. How do I shout out, dude? I don't even know. I don't know how to do things. Where? Any other matches going on, Sporty, if you're still in here? Anybody else that we know running any good Rocket League right now? Let's raid somebody with 2 viewers. We're going to raid somebody with 2 viewers. You guys tap in for the raid. We'll be back with some more Rocket League here soon. I'll make sure to post it all the socials. Shout out again at University of Memphis for having me out, man. Great time casting for CCS. Definitely hope to do some more work with you guys in the future, man. You guys tap in for this raid, and we're going to see you guys next time. We will see you guys soon. 7, 8, and 10. Let's take a few more. We got a few more. 12. Take a couple more. Anybody? Anybody? All right, man. We're going. You guys have a great night. Show some love in this chat.